Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the National League Central, the Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-3. The Colorado Rockies earned the 3-game series sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-2. The Chicago Cubs combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-3. Yangervis Solarte was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Padres beat the Pirates 3-2. The Dodgers got together to allow 4 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-0. The Miami Marlins bested the visiting Nats 2-1. The Mets finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The D-backs totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 7-4. The Boston Red Sox beat the visiting Rays 3-2. The A's pummeled the Yankees 8-2. The Blue Jays got 11 overall hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 5-3. The Seattle Mariners beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-0. Trevor Bauer twirled 8 solid innings, allowing only 1 earned run, yet still came away with the loss on the mound. The Kansas City Royals had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 9-5. The Rangers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they blasted the Astros 11-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Sports, what team should we play against after the Twins? What series? So I'm thinking we go through the month and we'll play against some other team in May. Padres? Alright. Then we'll play Atlanta. Then Braves? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do something different? I don't see why not. Anyways, let's go play the Twins. Here's Hughes. Can anyone else play first base? I'm gonna give Chris Carter a rest. Oh, I forgot to add Brian Dozier. What are you gonna do something different if somebody asking?
Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today the finale of this quick two-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jimmy Nelson is on the mound for game two. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he went 6 innings. Didn't have a favorable outcome, ended up taking the loss, but he was relatively decent. You'll look to build on that here.
Danny Santana makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Danny Santana.
Alright, so Danny Santana's back.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
First pitch, 12-40.
The windup and the 0-1. Hammers it to deep right field. Santana racing back.
Thank you, Santana.
He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be the difference maker, as he often is. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
And he falls behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is popped up. VR is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls, so this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Miguel Sano will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And set up behind
Gary Simmons.
Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. VR is there.
Got him. Let's go.
First gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Phil Hughes, the California-born right-hander,
He has
is
no
on
walks.
the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base
It's only been
runners.
4 games.
Eric Young Jr. comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Eric Young Jr.
Ground ball right side. There is Dozier. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think you got to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He comes in among the National League leaders in batting average, so he's been handling a hot bat all year.
All right, let me take a
It's fun
pitch.
to watch him do his
I ain't
thing.
take
in this
pitches.
Jonathan Lucroy will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Eric, these Twins as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
Hit to third. Hoof has it. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now. Ryan Braun will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Still running to me away.
Hughes steps into the windup. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. After 1, no score. Oswaldo Arcia will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Dude, I can't get
Ryan
Oswaldo
Dozier
Arcia
will
out.
stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6. First baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Kenny Vargas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities
Oh, yeah,
early
'cause,
in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
I think Escobar got hurt.
That's
One
in
of the two got
there,
hurt.
and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 good pitches so far.
Either way,
both of
someone
them right at
fractured
the
their
knees.
shin.
And you got to start
Got him.
thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Ooh,
and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Got him swinging,
Got him.
and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon. Austin Jackson will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate.
Austin Jackson.
Hughes is ready. Here's the first pitch. And Hughes gets ahead with the fastball for strike 1. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Aaron Hill will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Vargas is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 6th.
Jonathan Villar gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a line drive
that's
be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over.
I'm getting no hit right now, boys.
Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the third. Kurt Suzuki will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping in, Phil Hughes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
It's those sinkers right down the middle.
And the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Sinking line drive out to right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Damn.
And on the mound here, not only did you get burned by an opposing pitcher, you got burned by an American League pitcher. That's adding insult to injury there.
Danny Santana comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, and this is swung and missed. 4 strikeouts.
Redeemed myself.
That's out number 2.
And if you want to know how important location is for a pitcher, just watch this sequence. You'll see 2 pitches down and in, followed by an even tougher location down and away. I mean, you could almost tell the guy where you're going to throw it, and he still wouldn't be able to do anything with it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. maybe try and break this tie ball game.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Domingo Santana will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Too high. 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Let's see if you're right.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the leadoff man is retired here in the Milwaukee third.
Hope he doesn't even hit my phone door.
Will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. On the ground to third. Plouffe fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Jimmy Nelson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Slapped hard the opposite
we got a hit.
way. And that's in there. So
Boys.
perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. He was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in. And he's saying, what's so hard about this?
We got a hit.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Miguel Sano is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Yeah, after that
I can't
last
get through
swing,
Hughes.
I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the box, Oswaldo Arcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Chop foul right
Let's
at
see if we
home
can
plate.
get this Osvaldo RC out. We haven't been able to get him out in like 20 years, I feel
In
like.
for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is
Gotcha.
swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And
Oh,
no
so
one will
close.
get this one. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get
A swing and a
Got
miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still, Jonathan Lucroy is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hughes looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well.
Watch, he's
Especially
gonna
when you've
pitch me
got a
inside.
good hitter up there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a called strike on the
You're joking.
curveball. 1-2.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's pitching me right in this location.
Hard hit ball to
Got it that
second,
time.
and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Ryan Braun is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away. Austin Jackson stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him.
Damn.
The way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Now a ball hit sharply.
Hey,
toward
we got it.
third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Lucroy will hit third and head for the plate. And a relay
They got him.
home
Damn
is
it.
in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
Brewers strand 1 through 4. Kenny's Vargas heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Trevor Plouffe is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
That was a bad sink. That was a bad slider.
2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down go the Twins in order. Halfway home, still no score. Jonathan Villar comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Hughes gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third.
Damn it.
There's Plouffe. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Right fielder number 16.
Domingo Santana is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second.
Double by Domingo Santana.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Martin Maldonado stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First offering on its way. Shot towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in.
Martin Maldonado.
Base hit. And they're going to take a
breaks our scoreless tie.
as the run comes across to score.
Let's go.
Took us a little while, but we've got our first run on the scoreboard here in the 5th. You've got to figure any more they could add on here could really go a long way.
Jimmy Nelson steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he
you can
calls
do it.
this one in for the second out.
I'm trying.
Eric Young Jr. will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following. Hughes will come forward now
The
to start
Panthers,
out
man.
their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Danny Santana.
Hey, Jimmy
is in
Nelson
for the
for Cy
third
Young?
time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, come on
misses,
now.
And it's 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits.
With
and
the way I've
no
been
errors
pitching, you
in the
gotta give me that
ballgame
call.
for Minnesota. Back to the mound and off his leg. So
Got him.
gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play.
Is he hurt?
Hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right.
No, he's all
You
right.
can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Okay.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Jonathan Lucroy will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the sixth. And there's the fastball from Hughes. It's 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end
Damn.
of the ball.
Sano is there, 1 away.
Left fielder number 8,
Ryan Braun will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's sharply
Right
toward
at the third baseman.
but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
now batting.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Austin Jackson will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Dozier is there for it, and the inning is over.
That was just a bad
Nothing
overall
doing here
offensive
this
play
half.
by me.
7th inning coming up. The Brewers lead it 1-0.
Like, for example, that Austin Jackson one, I should have
Back
just
here
waited.
at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Miguel Sano will stand in here to start the 7th.
that him?
It's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hughes is dominating me, dog.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Jimmy
Getting
Nelson
that
for Cy Young,
first out
dude.
is always critical in a one-run ball game. I mean, they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Can we?
Oswaldo Arcia.
I gotta get Arcia out
Stands in for
at
the
some
third
point.
time now as
This
he
brother's
takes
been
a look
cooking
at a
the whole
ball.
series.
It's 1-0. Just missing
Jesus.
here, 2-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike.
No, I should have
2-1
been.
now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
3-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Hill is there. Throw on to first
Got him.
to get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Brian Dozier
Nelson
come in
getting
now
tired.
with 2
This might be
away,
his last
and
inning,
to
man.
this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job because this whole team has
Got him looking.
Got him.
And that'll do it. The inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. It remains 1-0. Aaron Hill will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
I'm waiting for that right out the outside corner.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I'm waiting
I'd
for
be
it now.
surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the
Ah,
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana giving chase, 1 down.
The batter, number 5.
Jonathan Villar will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Domingo Santana steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Lined hard. toward
That's a
right
single.
center.
Let's go.
That's it for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Martin Maldonado will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second play.
Ah.
Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Kenny's Vargas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Jeremy Jeffress will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Kenny's Vargas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a ball hit down the line in
shots.
the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run.
wow.
Up next for
A solo shot down the line in right as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1. Trevor Plouffe is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Jimmy Nelson was tired.
Fouled at home
So I
plate.
got him out of there. He's not going
Bases
to get the
are empty
win.
here,
That's
nobody out.
garbage. Wow.
High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. 1 out. Joe Mauer will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat, it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Braun. And that's the second out of the
Got
inning.
him. Okay.
Eddie Rosario has moved into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Hughes.
Eddie Rosario.
And that misses, ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8, all even at 1 apiece. Kevin Jepson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. John Ryan Murphy is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 12.
Chris Carter is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
I have no doubt in my mind they're going to pitch me up and in.
Lays off 1-0.
I'm waiting.
To third. Plouffe is up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 20.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
A spin and a throw.
Now batting.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air out toward left. Garcia is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
All right, Adam.
Ryan Braun will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Hit hard toward first. And, oh, that one almost got him on the chops as it gets right by him. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Austin Jackson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive, base hit left field. Taking the turn is Braun, heading for the plate.
Damn.
And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Will Smith is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Will.
Danny Santana will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Chopped weakly to the left. VR charging this one.
Let's go.
First for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Eduardo Escobar will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
Damn, Price went 8 innings, 2 runs, 10 Ks, and still lost
1
the game.
out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a curveball in there. 1-2 now. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands.
Yeah.
That is a tough pitch.
Miguel Sano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You sure you want me to throw that same pitch in that location, Martin? All right.
And that's cut on and missed. So now the Twins are down to their final strike here. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 2-1. So long from...
Wow.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers completed a short two-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 2-1. Heading into today, the Brewers are in first place in the NL Central. The Twins are in second place in the AL Central. The Cincinnati Reds allowed 5 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-1. As of today, the Reds are in fourth place in the NL Central. The Cubs sit in first place in the National League Central Division. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 11 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-3. At the moment, the Padres are in fourth place in the NL West. The Pirates sit in third place in the National League Central Division. The Dodgers smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-5. Right now, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East. The Dodgers are leading the National League West. The Marlins pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 3-2. Looking at the standings, the Marlins are atop the National League East division. The Nationals are in third place in the NL East. The Diamondbacks finished off the 4-game sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. As of today, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West division. The Diamondbacks are in second place in the NL West.
I haven't heard that name in a minute.
The Rays took down the Red Sox on the road 3-2. Heading into today, the Red Sox
Padres
are in first place in...
Lost. Another L. Matt Garza takes the L. Another L. Another L.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the
Another L. Another L.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, Justin Bour sent 2 into the seats while driving in 3 as Miami took down the Brewers.
Another L. We finally got a win. Back-to-back wins. Back-to-back? DG? Yeah.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-0.
Hey. Oh, Will Smith is done terrible.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Brewers total 11 hits as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 5-3. Right now, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, 12 games behind first place. The Brewers are third in the division, 8 games out of first. The Washington Nationals got 11 overall hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-2. Looking at the standings, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The Nationals sit in third place in the National League East Division. They're 3.5 games back. The Cardinals brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. At the moment, the Cardinals sit in second place in the National League Central, 5 games back. The Pirates are 4th in the division, 11 games out of first. The Atlanta Braves earned the 3-game series sweep as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 6-0. As of today, the Braves are in last place in the NL East. They're 15 games back. The Diamondbacks sit in third place in the National League West Division, 9 games back. Brian Morris won his 5th game out of the bullpen, helping the Marlins take care of the Phillies 5-4. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Heading into
Ooh, L. Another L. L.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL Central, the Miami Marlins
They're doing
totaled
so
13
well.
hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-4. They now have 5 straight wins. The St. Louis Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they destroyed the Angels 10-1. Matt Kemp had a total of 3 RBIs in the day as the Friars bested the Cubs 6-1. The Buccos completed a 3-game series sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-1. The Atlanta Braves totaled 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Nats pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 11-1. The Colorado Rockies totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-2. The New York Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-0. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Blue Jays got 18 hits as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 11-9. The New York Yankees allowed only 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-0. The Boston Red Sox brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-2. The Seattle Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win in a walk-off against the Rays 4-3. The Texas Rangers put together 10 hits total as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-2. The Houston Astros allowed 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 2-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Oh, it's gonna be it. I gotta take a shower and get ready for work. Peace.